So first, let's talk about goal number 9, industry, innovation and infrastructure. Industry and innovation relies on effective infrastructure like safe roads, transportation, clean water and electricity to function on a local and international level. We all have a role to play in helping the UN achieve its goal to create a world where everyone has access to improved infrastructure, industry and innovation by the year 2030, because when good infrastructure is in the place, entrepreneurs can make existing products or services even better and nations prosper for the benefits of everyone. Infrastructure is all around us. It's the sidewalks we walk on, the reservoirs, the supply of running water and the data centers that link us up to the internet. So now let's talk about goal number 11, sustainable cities and communities. Everyone deserves to live in a world where our class, cities, and communities are designed to be inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. We all have a role to play in helping the UN achieve the goal by the 2030. But the idea of a sustainable city is not new. Ancient civilization like the Greeks designed sustainable city is not new. Ancient civilization like the Greeks designed cities for the benefits of all citizens. They made it easy to travel by planning streets in straight line. They kept everyone fed and watered up, setting up markets and buildings, educated and even pioneered public parks where citizens could relax in nature. Today, our definition of livability has evolved to reflect needs of people living in a modern world. We want people to feel safe to travel through the communities, to have access to affordable housing and connect with the neighbors, shows and public events, because community thrive when people develop a sense of owns and belonging. So now let's talk about goal number 12, responsible consumption and production. We all deserve to live in a world where everyone's needs are met without harming the planet. When we produce and consume just enough of what we need, we reduce the amount of waste containing our waterways and clogging up our green spaces, and we can use ethical materials to package goods and power buildings and industries using renewable energy sources. We all have a role to play in helping the UN ensure sustainable consumption everywhere by the year 2030. And in the 1940s, Britain thriftiness was deemed patriotic. With the Second World War raging and resources limited, rationing controlled what goods, cabs full of electronic devices every year, but many of them contain hazardous material that can seep into our water supply if not disposed of properly. It is easier to prevent bad habits than to break them, but good people everywhere are working on both. In Bahamas, the humanitarian organization Hands for Hunger is collecting surplus food from hotel, cruise ships and markets and distributing it to those who need it most. In Japan, residents in the village Kamikatsu recycle almost 100% of all waste